Yes, we're going live. Going live, day one journey, episode 867. Today I want to keep sharing with you my thoughts about the vision boards. Yesterday, I think, was the first time I shared with you my thoughts about the vision boards that I created in my life, and I updated them, I think, a few months ago. And just yesterday, I got a question from one of you, and you asked, do I split up my visions into different categories? And did you choose the visions first or the categories? How do you decide what are the visions? Well, good question. So first of all, as I shared with you yesterday, I have several vision boards. One, goals. Another one is about the dance performers. Like, I want to see the good performers that I look up to. And so I have a vision board for that. I have a vision board, I call it action. These are, I see people that inspire me, not just generally inspire me, but they inspire me or push me to action. And I have another one, who am I doing it for? People there. And who I really am. This is mostly about my accomplishments. And I have another one, who stands behind me and trusts me. So these are some of my friends, my family, people that I know that trust me and believe in me. So these are the vision boards. So for the question, how do I organize them? What came first? Well, the first vision board I ever created was about goals. Visualize your goals. So I did workshops about setting goals, and I was writing them on paper, but then I started visualizing them. I did that when I studied NLP, if you're familiar with that. So goals was the first thing that I started creating. Then I was creating different lists that I was reading every morning, my gratitude, the things I'm grateful for, and also my accomplishments. At first, I think it was like 7 years ago, but at first it was like together, the things that I'm grateful for and my accomplishments, but then I sort of separated them. So this is how I actually created a lot of categories. So I could call them categories, I could call them lists, and for some of them, I decided to create sometimes movies. Well, the thing is, I want to remind myself of these things. I want these vision boards to not just help me visualize again and gain clarity where I'm going, also to put me in the state that I want. Because when I know where I'm going and why I'm doing it, I'm there. I want to take it. I'm hungry. So through the years, I created lots of lists. Well, not lots of them, but my gratitude, accomplishments. I have also a list, my best self, and also my goals, and the skills that I want to develop, and the habits I want to develop. So for some of them, I created mind movies, which are videos that, again, remind me why I want them. And just, I want to see the visual. I also created videos about the goals, but then I wrote all the reasons why I want to accomplish all these goals. So in a sense, I have all these lists and ideas and things that, it's not general ideas. These are things that sort of even define me. These are things that are important to me. I have them in lists, and for some of these are the categories. So they are created first. And then for each category, I have the list itself. So I try to visualize it. So then I start to create images, whether in my mind or I just even look on Google, search on Google and look for specific images. Sometimes I even open Photoshop and for example, I had a photo of me doing a side split. So I just Photoshop myself so I can do the side split, so I can see it visually. So it started with the categories, and then for each one of them I created the visions. Well, the vision, it's not necessarily a vision, it's my goal. It's a vision, something visual that I can actually see. So for example, I have one of the new vision board that doesn't really have a list associated with it. Is the people that inspire me, and the title is action. They don't just inspire me, they inspire me to take action. But still create as a vision board. It's not that every image there is a vision, like a vision that I see doing in my life. It's not a vision in that sense. But it's a vision. It's a visual thing. It's something that helps me. I look at it, I see now I look at this image, I see the people there that look at me, they look at me in my eyes, and they have something to say. There's also a quote next to them. So I guess this is it. This is the answer to the question, how do I organize my vision boards? First, I created the categories. I have more categories right now than I have vision boards. But this is where I started. And then I created the vision boards. Also in the past, I created videos, not just vision boards. And I just try to work with what's helpful for me. Yes, so for example, another question someone asked, why do I have the dance performances separate as the other goals? Well, the dance performers, well, and I'll probably share with you my thoughts about each one of my vision boards, but just a quick word about that. The dance performers is maybe not a specific goal, but it's something I want to visualize. I want to have these images in my mind of these performers that I like. So I have it in my mind, so I can access this image that is associated with all the emotion and information, knowledge I have about them. Especially when I'm about to perform or exercise or practice or have a rehearsal. And once again, as I shared with you in the last episode, I put them on my phone as my lock screen, as the wallpaper, also in my computer. So I just remind myself of these visuals. So you can call them visions, or you can call them pictures. These are just things that I want to be reminded of. For example, I have the vision board of the people that stand behind me, the people that believe in me. I want to have their image in my mind. And I also want to associate all of them under one roof. So when I'm feeling a little bit low, overwhelmed, tired, I can think about these people. Once again, I have these vision boards to remind me where I'm going, what I'm trying to do, who's behind me, who inspires me, overall things that I want to have in my mind constantly. That's why I try to put them everywhere I can. Either way, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Have a good day. Day one, of course. See you tomorrow.